Okay, so I'm underneath the car. This is the Ford C-Max. I'm changing the starter motor. I got the starter motor in. One of the things that made it a lot easier is this one wire here is connected. It's a temperature, a sender of some sort of temperature gauge. And I got that off, and that made it easier to get the starter in there. And then it's got to be oriented like this with the solenoid. This is called the solenoid down here, so that you can get the wires, which are on, this is the big wire and the little small wire. So you have to, you can see the little small wire there now. That's right there where my finger is. And you gotta kind of push it over that away a little bit and get it up there. And you got the big one. Can you see the, where is it? Can you see the big one right here where my finger is? That's the fat terminal on the starter. And so those both have to be on there. You just gotta look around. See the top one's on now. Now the top one's on, and I've got to rotate it up towards the top of the engine. See, up a little bit to catch that other one, and they both just got to slide on like that. So it's not on there yet, but then once you got them on, you got to get those nuts on. It's not going to be as bad as I thought, really. Probably only drop it 3 or 4 times instead of 5 or 6 times. And then anything else you've disconnected, and we got to just make sure everything's, see, there's a couple of hose clamps holding this, and we don't want to get anything in the fan or anything like that. That's the only thing I disconnected was this one sending unit. And there's a thing I pushed up out of the way there, another sending unit. So a few more minutes now and I should have it. It's going to be tricky still, but I think I can do it. And then this one screw here is what I've got on the bottom here. This one, I had this wire clamp on there a minute ago, and that was wrong. And that was stopping me from getting this over here. I put it on there. There's a, I didn't put it back on there, did I? No, I didn't. I snubbed the edge of it underneath that bolt. So, yeah, there's the bolt. You can just put that one in there by itself. And then this one here is going to go up to this other, there's the other hole up there. Can you see where my finger is? There's the other hole. And then you might have to wiggle. You might not want this one really tight to get the other screw in. You probably want to be able to make sure you can start that screw and have that one a little bit loose. Now the oil's been changed. This looks like a bit of a mess here from, I guess, going through the Ford water. It's something to do with the clutch, I think, inside that box. A little wipe. Anyway, I think we're halfway there now with the filter out of the way. And this one wire really, like I say, saved the day, getting that thing out of the way. And then now it's just fiddling around with this wire for a few more minutes. Okay, by the